background noise too bad?
No, we're good, and we're live. And listen, this is my second to last segment, and excited to have this dude on because he was nice enough to invite me on his show, his podcast, which is very very popular and has a lot of fantastic. In fact, the folks that I've seen jump on all day are people that I know their names from your show. So CJ Volkmann, brother, thanks for joining us here.
Thanks a lot, Cmac, man. I'm excited to be on today. I'm excited about the Ribberfest. I wish that this COVID bull crap wasn't going on, and I might have just hopped on a plane and came on out and hung out with you guys, but there's always next year. I would love to go back out there again. We went to New England. I know Max touched on it earlier, and man, I loved it out there.
Yeah, it was. Listen, you're a California guy. I'm a NorCal guy, born and raised. Been out here for 3 years, and I'll tell you what, I miss friends and family back in California, and yes, sometimes I miss the weather, but I'll tell you, I love it out here. The people are fantastic. It is nice after, again, living in California. I also lived in Arizona for 8 years. It's nice to live in some place that's got seasons, even if some of those seasons get a little bit long, and I'm talking sometimes about winter. But yeah, it's a pretty cool place to live. But bro, I'm with you. As much fun as this day has been doing it virtually and kind of trying to sit in a seat that guys like you and Mags do on a regular basis, I would much rather be down there in the backyard with about 300 people and smokers going and doing it the way that we always have. But hopefully we're gonna look back at this and that it's a short, it feels like long, but it's a short little blip in the radar of our lives. And we may not be exactly the same as we come out the other end, but we'll have that opportunity to get together down the line.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're already talking about planning our next New England trip. Mrs. CJ was talking about doing it in October 2021, and she wants to go out there for Halloween, and I guess they do a big old thing in Massachusetts or something like that. So we definitely want to get out there. I see you putting some stuff up on the screen, but I can't read it. I didn't have my glasses on.
So if there's anything good, I'll let you know. But this is your co-host is on busting your chops already. So Kent says, "Well, hell, I didn't know Black Bart was going to be on."
Well, I tell you what, man, this whole Texas-themed Ribberfest, prompted me to give me a cowboy hat, and I just got it this morning, and I'm digging it. Mr. CJ not digging it so much, but I like it. I think I look good. I was like, Instagram model, what's going on?
Dude, listen, I think Hussey and I were talking about it earlier that you can rock some hats, and I think you got that Johnny Cash thing going on. That may have to be a regular.
I got to tell you, man, for us follically challenged, you got to have hat options for sure.
That's funny. So. Listen, I think a lot of the guys in the chat know you. If anybody else is kind of watching for the first time, give us your background. Tell us a little bit about CJ and how you got your start in cooking and your channels and kind of where you're trying to take this whole thing to.
Right on. So I have two channels. It's Cooking with CJ, and then I broke one off to CJ's Q because I love barbecue. But anytime I try to do a barbecue video, it would pretty much take my channel, and I couldn't do that anymore. As far as like my history of getting cooking and all that, I grew up with a single mom. My dad's still in the picture, but it was just me and her growing up, and I had to learn how to do everything, right? So like, I had to learn how to cook. She taught me how to cook, and I just love the idea of cooking or cooking for people. And I grew up on the Food Network, and and Emeril Lagasse, and and Ming Tsai, and all them guys on the PBS, the Galloping Gourmet, all that stuff. And I just, I fell in love with cooking. Obviously, I like to eat. It's pretty competitive. And as far as the channels go and YouTube, I started this with my son. My son is in film school at Cal State Fullerton, and when he was in high school a couple years ago when we started this, I figured he could film it, have some, some kind of portfolio for school or whatever. And then he just got too busy for me, but I kind of dug doing it. So I learned how to edit. I learned how to light and shoot and edit. I said edit, whatever. And I really dig the whole, process of being a YouTube creator. And I got into this wonderful community, and like Mag said, the family. And I've really ingrained myself into it. I want to be the best. My end goal is to get that silver play button. I want to make money off of this. I'm not one of those people that I just do it for fun. I'm doing it for money and fame and all that good stuff, man. I like this. I'm not an introvert. I'll sit here and bullshit with you all day long. So I think I have something to share with the world, and I want to share it. So that's why I do it. I started doing that foodie stuff, and it took over my channel. And I niched down, like they said you're supposed to do, YouTube University. And it's opened a lot of doors for me by doing that. You said something about having all these brand ambassadorships and stuff like that earlier. Like I'm trying to get in with any quality company out there. Like I'm not just selling thermometers or
right.
Shower bench seats or whatever they're trying. Every other day something from China comes in like, hey, do you want to put this on your video? I want real companies, real people, stuff I believe in. And I started that barbecue channel because I have a love of barbecue. But like I said, it was tanking my channel every time I put a barbecue video out. So I figured I'd take all the knowledge that I've gained over the couple years doing this YouTube game and put it into a new channel and seeing what I could do with it. And it's doing all right, but I do one video a week for it, and I'll do a little promotion on like social media, but I don't put a lot of effort into it. It's more for my fun because the love of barbecue and all that. So that's kind of how all that got started.
So something that you said I think really kind of resonated with me, and I love your honesty in terms of you saying, listen, this is what I'm not here just to have fun. This is my passion. I want to do this. I want to make money at it. I want to be the best. And that's refreshing because I think probably there's a lot of people out there that really want that, but they're maybe too afraid to say it. And, I think that's probably what's going to separate you from, the rest of the herd, right? Is, hey, right. This is what I'm here for. And, if you're not down with it, move out of the way.
Right. Well, and, so in this community that we're in, this family, a lot of barbecuers, a lot of Blackstoners, that type of thing. And then you got me, this jackass with a air fryer that grills meat and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, foodie, do I want to be inside using an indoor grill all the time? No. But I thought it was a very cool machine. I was glad to get on the ground floor with it. I've been able to do some amazing crap with it. It's opened plenty of doors with that company. So I'm going to go full into that Ninja Corporation or that gadget cooking. If I have to, I'm cooking with CJ. And then, to, supplement my creative barbecue, fun side, I'm doing barbecue. So that's kind of how I've just decided to roll with it right now. It could change. It could change sure. Anytime, but this is how I'm rolling with it. We do the hot seat once a week. Obviously, you were a guest on it. Probably a lot of people that are watching right now were guests on the show. Me and Dutch have a great time. July is coming up on 2 years. So
wow.
It's just time has flown by, man. but we have a great time with it. It's ingrained us in the community. We do a lot of good stuff with it. You know, most of the time when we get them super shots or people donate to the channel, that's just going back into the channel. It's going back to the booze, lap dances for Kent, whatever. But there are times when we're actually raising money. We had a guest on that wanted to raise money to my charity of my choice. We chose Make a Wish. We raised $650 for it. Just the night, and now all I had to do was hit play and start drinking, and we made a bunch of money for charity. So
it doesn't get better than that.
Not at all. So that kind of covers that.
Yeah. So listen, that's awesome. And so, if there's anybody on that hasn't seen CJ show, it is a weekly show on YouTube, on the hot seat. And he was nice enough, not really knowing me, to invite me. I'd reached out to him to invite me on, kind of as founder of Blackstone Boys, and talk about what we're doing. You happen to be doing it, the show that time. You were on the road, and you were I believe in probably somewhere around Pflugerville, Texas, correct?
That rings a bell.
Now, again, I know you're a little bit far away from the camera, so I may need you to actually come up for a second to take a look at the screen. I just need, and I apologize. Yeah, I apologize. And there's probably somebody in the chat that knows a little bit about this too, but I took a screenshot from that night. What can you tell me about the background of your picture? That looks like somebody's got a 5-gallon bucket on their head. What was going on there in Pflugerville that weekend?
Well, let me tell you about that night. We were actually at Alton's house, Dogfather Barbecue, and if you guys don't know who he is, he has a great channel. He's doing some big things, but he and his wife Jean are famous for the jug. It's a concoction of of whatever, right? It's like just a huge
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, right? And what's funny about that picture is the one guy who was sober is rocking that bucket right now. That guy had not had a drop all night. So that's how much fun we were having out there for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was cracking up through it. I go back every once in a while and look at that video, and I put together a little clip on our channel of just kind of the outtakes from it. And I was bummed that I wasn't there, because you guys were that's my kind of party, and you guys were having a blast. And so again, if anybody hasn't seen it, CJ's probably got it on his channel. I know Alton has it on his, and the Dogfathers Barbecue for that whole meetup. There were a bunch of guys, bunch of influencers, bunch of YouTubers filming, and again, he was kind enough to still host his show and have me on that night, and it was fun, and I wasn't nearly drunk enough to hang with you guys even virtually. So,
well, I gotta tell you what, man, I booked the show out months in advance, right? So it doesn't matter where I'm at, I will put the show on no matter where I'm at. So we had, the Texas trip already planned, and the great gift. Miss CJ planned it for us, and I've been wanting to go to Austin, so it was a great time. But I've done the hot seat from Vegas. If I plan it, the last thing I want to do is cancel on anybody. If you're good enough to be willing to spend time with me, I'm not going to try to cancel on you. So I will do. My setup is the MacBook, Mac computer laptop, and that's it. Like I could get by with that. I have webcams and a blue microphone and all that jazz, but this can travel. So if I I don't ever want to cancel on anybody. Like I said, and you were saying having you on when you were you're a smaller channel or whatever. To me, that doesn't matter. Like I want somebody on who has, Dutch, he'll tell it famously when he came on the hot seat, when he was on with the Hobo, back in the day, he had 2 subscribers, right? So it doesn't matter. If you're good people and you can hold a decent conversation, I want to talk to you. right?
Yeah.
You know, if you can't hold a decent conversation, then we ain't gonna have much in common. But it doesn't matter. Like after this, I'm gonna do a special hot seat with Russ Jones. He has 200,000 subscribers. It doesn't matter, you know. And the guy I talked to, you know, last week or the week before, it was, you know, 100 subscribers or whatever. It doesn't matter. I just want to talk to more people. We've introduced plenty of people to the community via the hot seat. You know, I'll have people come in the chat where I've recognized their videos or whatever. Like, hey, everybody, check out Billy Bob or whatever. You know, it's a good show. So we're trying. It's not like a grow your channel, whatever. It's just like we got good people in there. Let's see what we can do with it. You know.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. And so I know you can't see it. Bobcat Barbecue says, so is anyone going to address the elephant in the room? What is on CJ's head? So it is a Texas style virtual Ribberfest. And I think my boy looks bad, like a badass Johnny Cash that's ready to F somebody up. So,
and you know what? We were talking about it. You know, my middle name is Justin, and most of the world knows me as Justin. You know, YouTube world knows me as CJ, right? This is a Justin hat made by the Justin Boot Factory. So I had to buy one, you know, to represent myself. It's my own company, you know. I needed to buy a hat from. So,
like I said, bro, you're rocking it. Could be the new look. So,
hey, this is definitely making it on some videos, man.
Right. So listen, I know you've got a hard stop coming up a little bit early in this segment, which is fine because you're going to do your hot seat after. So let's talk about some food, man. What are you cooking today?
Matt, this is where I need you. All right, guys. So we did Texas style beef ribs. Yeah, you can take that. I got my brother-in-law Matty helping me out with filming today. All right. So these have been wrapped this whole time. Let's get it on the cutting board. So we're gonna pull these out, and we'll take a look. These are my Texas style beef ribs.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's the magic right there. Let me get a little glove on real quick. So these right here, they've been set all night. I went live on my channel last night, and you know, to promote this a little bit, and then we did the prep of these ribs, and I used who the hell let this guy in?
I think a Russian bot just took over our transmission or something. What's up, Dutch?
How are we doing, gentlemen?
All right, so we're gonna get this bad boy out on the plate or on the cutting board. See how we did. This thing has a bunch of coarse pepper on it, and it has Cosmos Q's SPG and his Texas beef. So let's hopefully this doesn't suck. Oh my gosh, it's squeaky. All right, how we do?
Those are beautiful.
Nice job, boss man.
Juicy. Got a little smoke ring, not bad. Look at that.
Was that in a barrel, CJ?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought.
My pit barrel cooker. This lighting is horrible, but these are drippy, juicy.
Brisket on a stick.
Brisket on a stick. Let's try a little bite. I think the steak is good. Here, I'm gonna feed my cameraman. There you go, Matty. Works for the job.
Damn, that's good.
Oh yeah. All right. Bring it up on me. Oh, that was money. Oh man, no. So come over here. Let's bring this in the shade.
Little tomahawk.
Shut up. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. What is that? Is that AOL dial-up going on? What is that?
All right. So We have the grill grates going. Already cleaned off. Hopefully hot underneath. So we're gonna do the fancy crosshatch.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, here it is.
Somebody's Cmac. Somebody's been taking notes. That's all I got to say.
So I will tell you guys that because of somebody's video recently, it may have been Alton's. I don't remember, but I finally pulled the trigger and got a set of grow grates.
Did you use my affiliate code?
You know what? I didn't. Yeah, I saw that after the fact. After I had already gotten them, I didn't even know that. Listen, I should have figured, right? But I did not. I paid full price, and I'm still happy with them.
That's all right, buddy. So whoever's watching in the chat, let us know when a minute's up, and we'll flip these. I wanted to have the lobsters going too, but it was just too much to juggle today and try to get it on your stream and the whole bit. But
I bet.
You can talk to me while we're flipping here. We'll keep going.
Absolutely. So listen, I think everybody probably in the chat wants to know: does Kent have something on you in terms of something that can embarrass you for your lifetime, or do you actually like having him as a co-host? I think that's pretty much what everybody's thinking.
I love me some Kent. All right, there's nothing on me. If I've said it 100 times, if I didn't have Daddy Dutch Barbecue Kent as my co-host on the hot seat, I don't want to do it. So,
well, there's that, and then there's that sheep thing.
Yeah, but I mean, don't worry about that.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We're not supposed to bring that up.
We don't talk about.
Come on, we listen. We've all had a night with a small furry animal, so let's just get past that. All right.
Mine was last night, but that's beside the point. Hey, CJ, it's been a minute. It's looking good. I'm going to bounce. I'm going to get ready for our show. Cmac, thanks for letting me come in and harass this guy a little bit. You're doing a hell of a job today, buddy.
Thanks, Dutch. Appreciate the quick cameo.
All right. We'll see everybody later.
All right, brother. Have fun.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's cool. You got Dutch in here. I figured he'd show up.
Yeah, he said, well, first of all, you gave me a hard time because I left him out of the lineup. And so I had to reach out to him and I said, well, how about if we get you sneaking in on CJ since he put me on blast. So he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do it since he's camping, but I'm glad he was able to pop in real quick.
Yeah, I'm glad he was able to get in. No, we have a great relationship. I mean, you see us, we're like damn married couple on there. And, I just love the guy. We have a great time together.
So let's talk about the affiliates. So Grill Grates, Foodie Grill, these companies reach out to you. Do you reach out to them as something that you like to cook with? Or is it a little bit of both?
I've reached out to companies before, but it really hasn't worked out that well for me. What happened was I did, Mrs. CJ bought me the Foodie pressure cooker, and I did some videos with it. And obviously, anytime I do any kind of videos with any kind of product, like the knife I use or the cutting board or whatever, I make sure I tag it in my social media, right? So I would tag Shark Ninja when I put a video out or whatever. And then they reached out to me about that grill, the indoor grill, said, we like what you do with our, our videos and stuff like that. Would you like to be a part of this? And they gave it to me a couple months before they even went live with it to, test it, use it, give feedback, all that jazz. All right, let's flip this around. And that's good. So like this.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's doing its work.
It's doing its thing. So that's how I got involved with Ninja Foodie. They reached out. Obviously, I built a whole community around that Foodie grill, so it's worked out very well for me. I am a brand ambassador for them. They don't have an affiliate program right now, but they'll send me stuff here and there to test and all that. The knife company, a little smoky.
A little bit.
The knife company, that was funny. That started out that one of my guests that were on the hot seat, Kevin from Comparison Cooking, sent me a Doll Strong knife as a thank you for being on the show. And again, anytime I have a name brand anything, I'm tagging it in my videos. And then their marketing people reached out to me and said, we'd like to send you a couple knives. And they did. And then eventually they reached out, they asked if they want to be a brand ambassador affiliate. So of course I'm going to say yes. And then, they give me the little coupon codes where, it gets you like 10% off the knife or whatever. And, just that's how the stuff kind of works out for me, man. The cutting board, someone emailed me. A lot of YouTubers are using this cutting board now where you can personalize it. So that's about it. I'm a brand ambassador with Pit Boss because I got a Pit Boss that's like right here. And I reached out to them and see if they had any kind of thing. And yeah, basically all it is I could just put the name, Pit Boss on my Instagram stuff. But, they send me some rubs here and there. I'm getting a pellet grill eventually, but, I'm not making money off of that stuff yet. All right, we're ready to flip? All right. This. All right. So that's kind of how I got into that, and I'll continue to try to work with good companies. Like I said, we get a lot of stuff from like China and stuff like that. Wanting us to review whatever, but I want to work with good, strong companies.
So on that point, is there some equipment that you're using currently, or is there a company or two that's high on your list that you would say, man, if I could get an email from these guys, if they gave me a call, I'd lose it?
I think Weber. If Weber reached out to me, I'd be pretty freaking stoked about that one. The Traeger, that'd be cool too, but Pit Boss is getting to be just as known as them, so I'm feeling good about that. I just want to work with good companies. I don't want to put stuff on my channel that people aren't gonna dig or use or want, or you know what I'm saying, right? Like quality, no value, whatever.
No, absolutely.
So that's kind of how I roll with that stuff, man.
So what's the next step of evolution for cooking with CJ and CJ's Q and is it social media domination? Is it you having your own cooking show? What's if you could write your script for the next 3-5 years, where do you want to take this thing?
I want to get to that silver play button. That seems to be a real big goal for me. All right, how we do, guys?
See, that's grill grates right there, baby. That's a pretty piece of meat.
All right, let's set that there and we'll finish talking. I want to grow it, man. I want that silver play button. I want a viral video. Like I haven't had one yet. I've done so many uploads and so many videos that the most I have is like 55,000 on a video, and I want something to hit. That's what I want. And so far it hasn't hit. I would love to actually have a crew or an editing group to help me eventually. That'd be great. But I mean, other than that, we're just gonna take it in stride. Still making some little bit of cash here and there. That's always good to help,
Yep.
Helps pay for the groceries and the tomahawks and all that. So that's kind of where I'm at with it, man. I mean, I'm just trying to take it one day at a time, and hopefully it all works out.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And listen, I think you're doing great things. I do think though, after our little chat today, I think if you rock the Justin cowboy hat in one of your videos, that may really resonate with the middle America, ranchers and so forth. That may be your ticket to take it to a whole nother level.
I hope so, man. I'm gonna start rocking this bad boy. I feel good in it, man.
I'm telling you, right?
I need a cigar and a freaking
Whiskey.
and a 6-shooter on my hip. You know, like I'm ready to do some things, man.
Absolutely. Well, listen, it's about 6:32 my time, 3:32 yours. I know you gotta scoot to get ready for your show.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to say? Kind of parting shots. Oh wow!
I don't want to do any parting shots.
No parting shots. I've had too many jalapenos today. You want to hit everybody with your all your social media channels and everything.
Well, I gotta tell you, first off, man, thank you for bringing me in on this, man. This is so cool. I was glad that you let me be a part of it, and you know, these ribs turned out amazing. That steak looks great, and you know, this hat, it looks even better. So I'm excited to be a part of it. Guys, if you're tuning in on this, a lot of people know me already, but make sure you're subscribed to Cooking with CJ and CJ's Q on YouTube. You know, being a subscriber that's the marks you're trying to hit. It's have as many subscribers as possible, but you also want the watch time. So make sure you watch not just all my videos, but Cmac, everybody that's been interviewed today. Watch their videos from start to finish. Watch the ads. You know, that's the stuff that helps out the team. And you know, you can find me on all social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, all Cooking with CJ or CJ's Q. TikTok. I'm on TikTok right now. Pinterest, man. All them housewives in America, find me on Pinterest. So, brother, I appreciate you having me on, man. This has been a good time for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to give out your Grindr address, or are you holding off on that for the crowd? Or
we keep that private. If you want to find me on Grindr, you got to search. I'm worth the effort. All right.
It's John. Now it's Johnny Cash 69. Is that what I forget? Listen, CJ. Again, I'm first of all, thank you. I know you got a really busy day. I appreciate you. You know, one of my Cali boys joining, and hopefully one of these days we can hook up and do this thing face to face. Again, I appreciate the time you gave me on your show as well, and wish nothing but the best. And I'll continue. You know, it's always a struggle for an old dude like me to stay up to watch your show. So a lot of times I'm watching it on reruns. I've told you that before, but you know, I'm always there for you, and you know, again, you're doing great work. So thank you so much. And just like CJ said, you know, check out his hot seat and all of his stuff, and support all the guys. Before I sign off, Jeff, where can we post pics? Post if you guys are doing cooks today, cooking along with us. Post it on my Cmac, Ribberfest, BBQ Cookoff page on Facebook. Throw up pictures, videos, all that stuff. Tag them if you do Instagram, whatever. Tag them with hashtag virtual Ribberfest, and I'll try to kind of compile everything over the next few days and weeks. So again, CJ, have a great day. Good luck on your show this afternoon, and appreciate your cameraman for helping out. And,
Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, guys, have a great one. And everybody else, I'll see you back here in about 25 minutes for our wrap up with some of my NorCal Ribberfest OGs. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. CJ, peace.
Cheers, brother.